Hey guys.
Hi.
What is up? We are sorry for the lapse in video.
It's hard. It was a lot of film when we got back from Mexico to go through.
Yeah.
And we just like needed a break.
And it was all over the place, so I'm sorry about that. But we wanted to thank you guys for 50,000 followers.
Yay!
And so we're gonna do a little Q&A at 50,000, and
we got a lot of questions. So some of these we're gonna just like rapid fire.
Yeah, and some of them are a little yeah.
Some of them are a little iffy, and I know my family watches this, so
Carson got a new hairdo. Look at this.
Fabulous.
And the beard.
Yeah, I've been getting some hate online for the beard. It's happening, guys. It's gonna be getting a lot longer.
I
than
like
this.
it.
So, and what he says matters to me a lot more than what y'all say. Sorry, not sorry. But
yeah, and just a little life update before we start. We are moving shortly.
All the way to
14 minutes south of here. We spend a lot of money living in the city, and our goal is ultimately to move around the country or across the country, and we make enough to save a lot if we change our lifestyle a little bit. So we're switching it up
to the suburbs.
Yeah, suburbia. But we are going to be closer to our mega gym, and so that
hot tub.
Yeah, we don't really want a hot tub.
We just want our hot tub back.
And our anniversary is next weekend, so we will film that for you guys, and it will be better than last time. And I promise.
That was Valentine's Day, that was so bad.
Oh god.
Speaking of, first question. I do have the names on here. I don't know if people care if I say their username on Instagram.
If you ask a raunchy question, we're going to tell your name to the world.
Okay.
Because you asked.
Fair. This Renea1510 asked, how do we meet?
There's an entire video on it. It's one of the first ones we made. Go watch it.
Basically 4th of July cookout.
Basically. Mine is all the hate and criticism we're getting lately. It's really personal and reassures that it doesn't get to you. And
the hate we're getting or them?
We are online.
We're getting hate?
We're getting a little bit from you guys about like, we're too fat, we're too skinny, I like you fat, or I like you skinny, lose the beard. Nate, there was one about me, you didn't like my beard, and I didn't seem confident in it. And look, like, I don't really care. Like, I appreciate you having an opinion, but I'm just gonna do what I want.
You like the beard?
And he's gonna do what I want, so we're gonna be good.
Boom. How was our trip to Mexico? Would we visit again? So we liked it so much, we'll be going back with my family in January. My mom has been to Isla Mujeres like 6 or 7 times, and I've been once before our trip a few weeks ago. So she wanted to do a big family trip with me, my stepdad, my sister, and her boyfriend, and me and him. So we're gonna go back in January. Aquarius Monkey asks, who said I love you first? I did. I think we answered that in the previous Q&A. Magic Mikey says, will we ever move out of North Carolina? Yes, eventually.
We're saving for it.
We're saving for it one day.
You want to be able to go there without any job and just like find one when we get there, sort of thing.
It's a while off.
Who's the queen in your relationship?
We're
both queens.
We're both queens.
What are you talking about?
Roop Matic asks, what are our thoughts on threesomes? Sure.
This is one of those things where like, you guys probably want brutal honesty, but like, think of it this way. Let's not think of it at all, actually.
Let's not talk about that.
No, because our parents watch this stuff.
A Whitley42 asks, what was up with the chain that Carson wore a few weeks ago? Okay, y'all are looking way too far into this chain thing. I saw it on a dude I follow on Instagram. I thought it looked cool, so I tried wearing it. Apparently, it is more kinky than I thought.
I explained what it meant to him before he wore it.
And I was like, I still think it looks cool. I still thought it looked cool. And whatever. So I got a ton of questions about that I wasn't prepared for. And so I stopped wearing it. Thank y'all for shaming me into not wearing it anymore.
Yeah, that's some internet shame.
Yep.
I do own him though.
Oh my gosh. Stop.
Who looks better in briefs? Carson. He's bigger.
Nate.
No, he's...
You got the V though. I have like the love handles that hang over the brief.
Not anymore. Not in the last 2 weeks. They're gone.
He's not in the last 2
lying.
weeks. But he's
the
got
love
like...
handles are gone.
He has huge lats from swimming and diving, and so it's like V, but...
But like, Carson squats like 500 pounds.
Goodness. Alright. Zen Alabadine 94 asks, what was the breaking point that you knew he was a keeper? See, I feel like breaking point implies... Why did you break up? But it's like, the breaking point is to him being a keeper.
I had multiple of those moments, I feel like.
I think the first time I did Dirty Santa with your family.
Why?
I don't know. I really enjoyed meeting your whole... That was the first time I met your whole extended family on your dad's side. And I liked them, and I feel like it made me feel welcomed. I was like,
my dad
if these are my in-laws,
is rooting for him hard. we had a lot of tension in like the first half of year of our relationship, and got in like some crazy arguments, and I was completely at fault. And when Carson decided to forgive me and really give me a chance and like open up completely to me, and I was like, shit, like I didn't deserve that kindness, and it means a lot that he gave it to me. And that for me was like, this is my guy.
As people, Spirited a Gay, that's a cute one. Like Spirited Away. Spirited a Gay. As people who are popular in the social media world, does the attention that each of you get flirtation-wise bother each of you? By the way, I love your videos. Love your hair, hope you win.
Do we get flirtatious stuff?
I mean, we get all the people who say like, so hot on your video.
I'm ready.
Okay, go for
I
it.
have moments. I do get jealous, guys. I'm actually a very jealous person. It's a bad quality. But it's not from people recognizing us on social media, really. It's actually, a few of them were. I feel like we went to Pride, and like someone literally would separate us and give me a camera and ask to take a picture with them. And I'm like, okay, like, or a woman at a bar like pushes me out of the way and like starts hitting on him, and I'm like, come on, bitch. So
it amazes me how many people don't realize we are together.
We are standing this close to each other.
We're not afraid of
I
being.
thought you were his brother.
Yeah, no, like, and it's been the other way around, like getting hit on when you're next to your partner, and it's just like awkward. So yeah, I mean, it happens on social media, but it's
and you
more
don't just
comfortable.
blatantly come out and say, I'm gay and he's with me, because they're not usually that forward. It's more like, hi, how are you? And you're like, I'm nice, how are you?
And we do frequent straight establishments, so like I think the girls assume they assume we're straight.
We probably go to straight places more than gay places, just because like.
Well, we live next to straight bars,
and they're more fun sometimes.
And they have more people, and it's like not the same thing every weekend.
Right.
Mr. Cowick, did we ever have doubts about our relationship, and if so, how do we overcome them? I think everyone has doubts about their relationship at one point or another. That just is life.
You have to like learn the other person has things that you don't understand, or motivations that you'll never understand for doing the things they do and wanting the things they want. And you just gotta accept them. Like, it's just a part of the whole. You get the good, you get the desires, you get the lust, the craving, the bad, their aspirations, and sometimes you just don't understand why. So.
And everyone has bad days. I mean, like, there's gonna be days where I get pissed off at work and then take that anger home.
It was like, literally me last night. I came home from the meeting and I was blazing. And I apologized like 3 times for it. But
yeah, so it's like,
he doesn't want to see me like that.
Yeah, and I mean, there are definitely days where I get really frustrated in my work and just, in a bad mood that whole night. And it's just like, does he even love me anymore?
Oh my God.
Things like that. Filling your ion guy. I don't know. Where do we want to go on our next adventure?
Prague. I convinced you?
I mean,
you said it.
You're picking it.
I want to go to Prague so bad.
I don't know why he wants to go to Prague so bad. I know nothing about Prague other than it looks pretty in pictures.
It's so pretty.
We don't speak the language.
But
we've never been to the Czech Republic or know anything about the Czech Republic.
There's a Sedlik ossuary that we have to see. It's a churchman bones from...
It's macabre.
With an R. It's macabre.
Macabre.
Yes.
Yep.
Don't correct me on that. I had someone do it last week and I pulled up Google and I made him say it and I was correct.
Yep. Okay. Big bed, I'm going with. Have we ever tucked? And if we have, or if we haven't, who would have a tighter tuck? So we haven't done drag.
No.
We're open to doing drag.
I am not against drag. It's not really a thing for me, but like I'd be happy to do it for Halloween or something.
We can be that. We can be that.
I probably wouldn't tuck too tight. I would just wear a dress. I don't know.
I guess I would have the tighter tuck.
I don't know if you're supposed to use like duct tape.
Yeah, you're supposed to.
On yourself.
Well, you put. I think there's underwear in between. I don't know.
I don't
you don't put it on the skin, do you?
I'm trying to think of how to get it off.
Tell us in the comments.
Yeah.
Do you put the duct tape directly on the skin? If so, he would have the tighter tuck because I'm not doing that. Friends with benefits. Good idea or not? Like, not just for us to have a friend with benefits, but like someone whose relationship is you just have sex and that's it, but you do it regularly.
Okay, I'm gonna say it's okay if you don't get feels, because it's safer probably for you guys to hook up with each other than hook up with a different person all the time.
That's true.
But one of you's eventually
you're minimizing risk a little bit, but you have to have really good communication and be honest and be like, we are actually not hooking with other people. But then I feel like you're starting to just be monogamous, and then it's like you.
Yeah, then you are monogamous. So.
I would say probably someone's gonna catch feels.
They will.
A short-term thing. It won't last very long.
Zoe Alvarez says, has anyone confronted us about being gay in a negative way, and how do we deal with it? Not together, actually. So for the last 2 years now. But before that is another story.
No one's ever hated on me, really. M. Jeffrey, thoughts on PDA? Don't be obnoxious about it, but we're not afraid to do it. Like, no one wants to see that drunk couple making out in the club, gay or straight.
We're not that couple.
We're not that couple. Do we dance together in the club?
We dance together in straight clubs.
Yep.
And I'm gonna fuck what kind of look you giving me.
And we hold hands when we walk home.
Yeah, we walked Winston last night and held hands for like 2 blocks.
Yeah.
But it's not forced. I'm not like...
No. It's not like we have to make a statement as gay people.
No,
like,
we're not those guys. So if you're those guys that are in public and you're like watching everyone around you for a reaction and you're clearly not comfortable, it's probably not the right time for you to do that.
Yeah.
Where I'm so comfortable, I don't care what you think, and I want to hold his hand, I'll hold it.
Yeah.
And if I want to let go, I'll let go. But like I've seen people before that like are locked in tight and like looking all around. Like that's awkward, guys. You are awkward and you're feeling awkward. You don't need to
do what you feel comfortable doing. Whatever. Tangled nightmare. What advice do you have for gay men who are looking to be in a relationship and settle down? A lot of gay culture consists of men constantly going out and getting involved with multiple people with no strings attached. I'm looking to find a husband, buy a house, and adopt a couple of dogs, and then that emoji.
First off, that's really great, and I applaud you. A lot of people are over the gay scene, and you will not find them in the gay scene. So online is a good place to find people of like-mindedness.
But not
Grindr.
Not Grindr, probably not Scruff.
Yeah.
Actually, surprising, Tinder.
A lot of people meet on Facebook too. They happen to see someone at their campus they really like, and they stalk them.
Boom. 3 Murphy. Who does Sir Winston actually like more? Probably you. Which is bullcrap, because I do so much for that dog.
He does. He really does.
Yeah.
He really does. And I am very frustrated with him often.
Yeah. He's mean to him, and he likes him better.
A little mean.
Okay.
This guy, I'm sorry, David Luna, oh shit, says, what's one thing that keeps us on the edge of our seat in a relationship? Mario Karts. I always lose and I get so mad about it and I start throwing things and I'm like, get the fuck out, you're sleeping on the couch, and he always fucking wins. So then I found a friend that might be better than him and I'm like, we're going over there to play right now. And he's like, please just drop it. And I'm like, no, I want you to lose. That keeps me on the edge of my seat.
And final question for me at least. Disney Guy 2016. I know we see and not always on camera is not always perfect. It's a weird sentence. My question is, when you guys argue, get upset with each other, how do you solve it or forgive each other to make it?
I get angry and go kind of quiet for a few hours, and then I'm just over it and I need cuddles, so I come in and Carson's like, are you done now?
Pretty much.
That's how mine works.
Most of our arguments aren't loud. We don't yell at each other, we both clam up.
It's kind of passive aggressive.
Like awkward silence for like a few hours.
Yeah.
And then we kind of just like talk it out.
Yeah, we do usually talk, but it's after the fact, and it would have saved us some trouble.
Yeah.
Who's the biggest snorer, and does the other one mess with the snore while he's sleeping?
So I used to be, but I think he snores more than I do now.
I've gained all this weight, which I like, and please don't hate on me for it. I wanted this body, and I want to be bigger, so don't need your opinion on things.
I like the belly.
But I'm getting a little belly guy. I'm going to be a little bear cub one day, and I'm all about it. But I snore now. And I was looking into getting my uvula removed because I think it sticks to my throat when I'm dehydrated and I snore, especially when I drink alcohol.
Simple solution is I just kind of roll him over.
He acts like he's hugging me and then he like rolls me.
No, I just become the big spin. All I have to do is big spin you and you're rolled over and you stop snoring. So the battery died.
And we had an outfit change because we went to the gym. Oh my gosh.
And Fluke's excited that we're back from the gym.
So happy to see us. But we want to say thank you for watching. Thanks for the follows. Yes. Okay. Back to what we were saying. So it is Pride Month, and in the spirit of Pride Month, we had a company offer to send us some Pride stuff, and the name is Love and Lucky Pride. loveandluckypride.com. We'll put the link in the bio. It's an Australian-based company, and I really liked this pair of shoes they had, so they sent us some shoes. And I don't know if you guys can see how cool they are. Like, it's a rainbow splash.
They're pretty sick. And I didn't own any white shoes. So
Look how cool they are.
Now I got some cool white sneakers.
Like, what? Don't make these at home, kids.
You'll just get painted.
Anyways, I really like the shoes. The one thing I will say is check the sizing chart because
Mine are a little tight.
a little tight, but whatever. But yeah. So as long as you give that a good look over, it'll work. But I thought these were really cool products. They sell other things like necklaces, bracelets, like jewelry, rings, flags, everything. So loveandluckypride.com. Give them a look. We'll give a link down here, and yeah, check them out. I wore these to a meeting yesterday.
You did.
I literally wore them to a meeting at work. I got compliments on them.
Hey.
But yeah, so happy Pride. Thank you guys for watching.
Hope you all enjoyed learning more about us.
Yes, and I promise we will make a video moving that will be at least as comical as the last one.
Oh my gosh.
And our anniversary video that will be the next one. And we love you guys. Thanks for watching.
cover your eyes.
Give us
If
a
you guys
king-size
really
bed.
love us, there's this purple egg thing bed that you know what I'm talking about. The purple.
You probably see their ads on
Yes,
people's
they drop
YouTube videos.
They drop glass on eggs and people and shit. Like we want one of those. We want a king size, and we need something to raise it up off the ground.
California king.
If you're feeling generous, we'll take it.
Goodness.
We fit on a queen, guys.
Requires a lot of snugs. The thing is, you can't tell how big people are on YouTube videos. Like, I'm 6'2", but you wouldn't know that from most of our videos because you're 5'10".
And he ranges from like 250 to 300 pounds. I stick around 200, 210.
So, if you ever meet us in real life,
I'm short.
no, you're not. Stop. But.
Okay. Bye again.